What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tay Tay the Savior back with you guys with another video for you today. I am currently recording this video as Friday Night SmackDown is going on. I did watch the leak version, the early version of SmackDown, and it wasn't all that, to be honest. I'm happy that SmackDown is going back to 2 hours, but even that, I still struggle to invest myself in this show. The show is still lacking. The show is lifeless, and it's honestly one of the worst shows ever. You would think that with the amount of talent you got and all the writers you got, that they will somehow make a decent show, but they don't care. You got SmackDown ratings going damn near under a million, and Monday Night Raw on Netflix, they hit 2 million, which is easily the lowest viewership on Netflix. And Roman Reigns was there. And that goes on to show you that people are tired of the same people, the same stuff, over and over and over again. Like, we need something new. We need something fresh. And hopefully, Night of Champions tomorrow is going to be the first step in the right direction for some of these matches as we get into it. Now, before we get to Night of Champions, I would like to ask you to subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified for any videos or any posts I put. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment under below. Now, with that being said, let's get into Night of Champions. And the match I want to talk about first is Oba Family versus Jey Uso in the King of the Ring finals. Now, the winner of this match will go on to face the World Championship of his choosing at SummerSlam. And how we got there is lame. We got Oba Family, who came off from a loss against Brock Lesnar at Clash of Italy. He went through Penta, he went through Solo Sikoa, Carmelo Hayes, and then last Monday, he went over Dominic Mysterio. Now, Jey Uso, on the other hand, he had to go through LA Knight, Finn Balor, Royce Keys, and then last week he went over Javon Evans, and we got to this spot. And again, out of these two, they could have gone with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I thought that was the better finals to do, plus the story they have going on. But they chose Oba Family and Jey Uso, and I have something to say about this. First of all, let's talk about Jey Uso. We are tired of this Jey Uso push. The Jey Uso experiment has failed. Sure, everybody eats and everybody loves to have fun and do this running back stuff, but I'm over all that. And Jey Uso winning the World Championship, tapping out Gunther in the most ridiculous way possible. was not it. Jey Uso's world title run was not it. That's why they had to get Jey Uso to drop the Gunther. And then him coming out here, opening his mouth, being all out of gas, all out of air in his promo is done. Him being in a singles role does not do anything for me. We've been there, done that. Him potentially challenging Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso does not interest me at all. We saw what happened at SummerSlam 3 years ago with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, which was not that good at all. So now there was a report out there that said that one of the reasons that WWE sees Jey Uso as a stronger worker in the ring and a good much mover and is more coachable than LA Knight, who has been shafted time after time after time after time again. He even got booted out of the first King of the Ring opening match. Like, this is ridiculous. The fact that Triple H doesn't see anything in LA Knight is ridiculous. And that's the same nigga who fucking saved him from this Max Dupree nonsense. It's kind of sad. And they got LA Knight feuding against the Bloodline. Like, I'm over it. And I'm also over this whole Bloodline bullshit in 2026. We just want something new. And something new is going to be Obafemi. He survived. He's got the hell of an entrance. He's larger than life. And he's obviously one of my favorite up and coming stars right now, alongside Trick Williams. So, if I had to choose to win King of the Ring, I'd choose Obafemi. But here's what I think is going to happen. I think Brock Lesnar is going to come into this match. And by the way, this match is on the first hour on ESPN. So, just want to let you know that. Brock's going to come in this match. Is going to fuck over Femi. Which allows Jey Uso to unfortunately become King of the Ring and face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship on SmackDown, or whoever's the Undisputed Champion, because Roman Reigns wants the Bloodline to hold both titles, which I'm not feeling it either. And also, Obafemi's been calling out Brock Lesnar for the past several weeks, so I could potentially see here. But who I want to win? Obafemi. Alright, next up is the Queen of the Ring Finals match. Liv Morgan, the WWE Women's World Champion, faces Io Sky. Now, if Liv Morgan were to win, then she will face Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship if she is cleared enough to wrestle at SummerSlam. If Io Sky were to win, then she would face either Liv Morgan or Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. Now I have a question. Why the fuck was Liv Morgan in that tournament? Well, y'all could have had anyone else in that spot. Liv Morgan hasn't defended the championship since WrestleMania 42 when she beat Stephanie McMahon in 6 minutes. 6 minutes. This is Jade Cargill all over again. And Triple H and WWE Creative has done a terrible job with Liv Morgan's championship reign. Stephanie Foucault getting hurt. You would think that they would pivot, but nope. They have her as a fucking manager in the Judgment Day, and they put her in the tournament to tell this story of Liv Morgan and Raquel and Roxanne. They were even teasing tensions between Liv and Roxanne when Liv ignored her when she told the rest of the group to go after a championship goal. Excuse me. Could you at least tell a story outside of the tournament? Could you have at least Jordan Grace? We haven't seen her in quite some time. They fucking neutered her ass ever since she got to the Fed. What about Maxine Dupree, who has been involved in this vision nonsense with Austin Theory? She even told Chad Cable off this past Monday, which was an excellent segment. But back to what I'm saying. Yeah, WWE did not do this tournament any favors, just like they did with the men. They didn't do the men any favors. In fact, both tournaments, in my opinion, were flops. So, here's what I think is going to go down. I am going with Io Sky to win the Queen of the Week tournament. Whether it's Stephanie Foucault coming back, whether it's Judgment Day Miscue, Io Sky is the Queen of the Week tournament. I'm crowning her. I'm having to go with SummerSlam to face Liv Morgan. You can throw in Stephanie Foucault, make it a triple threat. That's what I see at SummerSlam. Next up, Tiffany Stratton defends the Women's United States Championship against Jade Cargill. Now this is going to be the fifth encounter. The last four encounters, I don't even remember them, to be honest. Well, one of them includes Nia Jax in that shitty triple threat match. They decided to put Tiffany and Jade on the card because Rhea Ripley was hurt. Again, Tiffany and Jade, we've seen it several times. So I'm going with Tiffany Stratton to attain the title. I think Charlotte Flair is going to get her leg back for what Jade Cargill did to Charlie when she injured her knee, caused her that semifinal Queen of the Ring tournament. So yeah. For the men's United States Championship, Trick Williams puts the belt on the line against Ricky Saints. I am going with Trick Williams to retain the men's U.S. title. Ricky Saints, they might run it back, put Melo in it. I like what Ricky Saints and Melo have been doing on SmackDown. So that's all I have to say about that. And then for the WWE Undisputed Championship, Cody Rhodes puts the title on the line against Gunther and Sami Zayn. And this match is what I'm looking forward to the most because of what Sami Zayn has been digging on SmackDown, which is quite honestly the most interesting thing on the show, to be honest. And it doesn't say a lot, and it doesn't say much concerning the state of SmackDown and the state of WWE. Cody Rhodes and Gunther met at Clash in Italy, uh, where he beat him using because of Gunther's foot underneath the rope, and then they had to run it back last week with Sam Zayn as referee, and it was fine for what it was, but there was a lot of foolishness going on, and that's exactly what Cody Rhodes' championship reign has been full of. Like, you got foolishness in the second reign, the foolishness in this reign. Like, WWE is so obsessed with protecting their guys for some reason. Like, they can't even let their champions get a clean win. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think they might have Cody Rhodes retain, and then they do Cody and Sammy as that night's main event or SummerSlam. I could also see Sami Zayn winning the championship over there in Riyadh and holding it for a month or two, because I do think Sami Zayn deserves it after all the work that he's been doing in his new character, the last real good guy stuff. I wanted Gunther to win the WWE Championship at Clash of Italy, but now, after what they've done with him over the past year and a half, hold on. Sorry about that. My brother was calling me. So, like I was saying, Gunther has not felt the same for over a year and a half. It all started when he tapped out to Jey Uso in seconds to his own finishing move, which was ridiculous. And then they tried to resuscitate his aura by having him beat Goldberg, Styles, and John Cena. And then they tacked him on this quick killer gimmick, which got him nowhere. Excuse me. And and then he lost to Cody 3 different times. So I want to see him as champion right now. It does nothing for me. Cody Rhodes as WWE champion, to be honest, has inked the rings down. I mean, it can't get any worse with Sami Zayn, which is why I am actually rooting for him to win the title tomorrow in Riyadh. Let's shake things up. Alright, last but not least, Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker in a steel cage match. Now, this is the finals that I wanted, but instead we got Oba and Jey Uso. Now, Monday Night on Raw, Seth Rollins cost Braun Breaker and Austin Theory the World Tag Team titles. And by the way, Logan Paul's been injured, so I do wish him speed recovery. So yeah, it's both, yeah. Seth Rollins is great. I love Braun Breaker. I do think he's taking the back seat lately when Overfemi came up on the main roster. So that's what I see going down. Uh, Seth Rollins is going to pick up the win. They're 1-1. I think Seth Rollins will break the tiebreaker, break a 1-1 at Backlash. Rollins got one in Italy, and I do think that Rollins will get the win in Riyadh, leading him to face Roman Reigns, hopefully at SummerSlam, for the World Heavyweight Championship. So that's all I got to say for Night of Champions. Who you got for these matches and why? Sound off in the comments, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.